and welcome back to the very latest update from We Are The Famous EFC with me, Adam. I thought I would sit down for 10 minutes and talk about Sean Dyche, his comment on Everton, because he was asked by Talk Sport about Everton. So basically, he left Everton to basically go and join Talk Sport today. So basically, it's been said today that Sean Dyche has asked as well. Basically, saying that it's a good job Everton sacked him when they did, because they were in a great shape under Dyche. Dyche said, obviously we weren't, and that's why he got sacked. So this is my reaction to it. But at the end of the day, he's clueless. He is clueless. He had no tactics, no plan A, plan B, plan whatever you want to call it. But it's an absolute of a farce from him to come out and say what he said to Talk Sport, because that was absolute a bunch of lies. The reason we sacked him is because how poor we were under him, and he got the best out of what he could, and I thank him for for keeping us on the 2-point deduction and all of that. But Rotality is not the right fella for Everton, and that's why we pulled the trigger. Basically, we should have pulled the trigger when he lost 3-2 at Goodison, when we were winning 2-0 against Bournemouth. Ideally, he should have got sacked then, but we had no owner who cared back then. But to Dyche's reaction, it's absolute a farce. Absolute a farce. How the hell he could come out to Talk Sport, say all that nonsense he did about Everton, that Rotality, they sacked him because Everton couldn't get any more out of Dyche, and also Dyche technically didn't understand, did he though? But looking at his time back at Everton, when he was asked by Talk Sport, sorry, it just proves that he's a liar as well. But let's hear.
And how are you?
Good morning, chaps. I'm Everton, don't forget.
And Everton, this is very... Didn't want to bring that up, Sean, but no, you've mentioned it. How are you both doing today? You okay?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good. You've got a nice show together this weekend on Talk Sport.
Basically, Sean Dyche said, I left Everton in good shape. Sean Dyche insists he set the toffees up for security under Moyes. It's different. Of course it's different. It's an absolute woeful... It's piss poor, basically, what Dyche said. Because, yet again, he's threw Everton Football Club, my football club and your football club under the bus yet again. I just dislike Dyche. I do not like him.
How are you feeling about that, Sean? Are you nervous? You've been on with Jim and Simon before.
Yeah, I don't really get nervous. I wouldn't say that. I'm chatting with my mate on the radio. So, bit of chat, bit of banter, hopefully, and a couple of stories and a bit of a mixed bag, hopefully, and see how we go.
Johnny, good to have you back with us as well. You looking forward to this with Sean?
Yeah, very much so. Like Sean said, he's a great mate. I think he'd be fantastic on knows the game in the afternoon.
The coaching idea, English coach, English managers going through the system and hopefully managing the country. But that being said, you want someone who can win. I feel Gareth personally, I disagree with you. I thought he did a fantastic job overall. Apart from not getting over the line, but maybe he failed to do that. But I think he's done a brilliant job. And I think it'll be interesting to see what Thomas can do. It's a different way of looking at things, he'll bring a different feel, a different kind of viewpoint on the culture of English football and what it stands for. So we'll have to wait and see. But inevitably, we all want to win. We all hope that we can win something. And I think that's the end product that he'll be judged on, not whether he's good, bad or indifferent. Eventually, you're judged on whether you can win, as you were mentioning about Gareth.
Yeah, lovely. Johnny, I wanted to ask you about Wales. What's their future?
Yes, the qualifiers, you know, and the in Wales now, he's 16 foot that as well.
Strangely, I know there's that mixed bag of people who agree and disagree, but I look.
Here we are. This is what Dyche shades about Everton.
And that is strangely, I know there's that mixed bag of people who agree and disagree, but I look back at it as a very successful couple of years because the club was in a really bad state. It's a big club that was in a poor situation. So to guide it through that and hand it over, and I said when I left in my statement they're in good shape. The people have questioned that, but it's been proved right, you know, because Moyes gone in there and doing great with them, just adding a new voice, a new flavour, different details to what he wants to do. And it wasn't far away from being better than it was showing at that time. But the change was probably at the right time after me and my staff and many others, Kevin Farrell, doing a good job to sort of reorganise.
That is what baffles me.
And then on the pitch, but you always get questioned, you know, do you play this way, that way, and all the rest of it? That's standard. But off the pitch, there was so much work done by so many. So that was good. Overall, it was good. I mean, it was a hard finish, but it was a good couple of years of good work. And then going around life at the minute, I've been enjoying stepping away from football, catching up with friends, catching up with life. I've only been to one. Well, I've been watching my lad play. He's playing at Northampton, so I've really enjoyed that because I haven't had many chances. I've seen him play 4 or 5 times, going again tomorrow.
That does baffle me what Sean Dyche said about Everton, that Moyes Kim is doing a massive job for Everton. So basically what Dyche was saying, he done well for Everton, basically. He's saying he did in his first season, but the second season went piss poor. Rotality. Like, how the hell he can say that? I don't know. That was literally piss poor. Oh my days. Absolute piss poor from Dyche. Rating his time at Everton, well, a 5 I'll give him because of his first season with the point deduction, because we've had 2 point deductions, and he done ever so well to keep us up during that. So a 5 he gets, but for the rest his time at Everton, he gets a 2. Absolute poor of a manager. I don't rate him at all, Sean Dyche. He's a dinosaur. He throws the players under the bus, and he also throws the players under the bus as well as us fans. So for me, not acceptable. So therefore, he's a dinosaur for me as well. So yeah, I'm really struggling to find some keywords to describe it, other than he's piss poor. He's a championship manager, let's just get that out there. I don't rate him one single bit. He's done an awful job at Everton. He made us look like we're a non-existent team. David Moyes came in and wow, boy, he's got us. He's given me my Everton back where we were, and that's all I could ask for. So yeah, absolute dog shit when he was the manager. Thank God that he's gone. Looking back at his time, wow. Yeah, he just stresses the whole club out from top to bottom. No wonder the Friedkin group came in and sacked him, because I tell you what, I'm glad they're the ones who did it, because I tell you what, there was no way Farhad Moshiri was going to sack Dyche, because if he was going to sack him, he would have done it by now. So thank God to the Friedkin. Up the Friedkin toffees. Hey. Because I tell you what, them Friedkin group would not let at all this happen to their football club. A dinosaur of a manager who's clueless. And that's why he was sacked. Because I tell you what, that's enough of me ranting on. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, leave your comments and your thoughts on Dyche's time at Everton. I'll speak to you soon. Up the toffees. The future is bright. See you later.